And next week, when Nancy Pelosi drags us all back up to Washington, do you know what we're voting on? The Green New Deal. No, they're calling it infrastructure, $1.2 trillion. It's not infrastructure. You know what it is? It's step one of the Green New Deal. $7.5 billion in that infrastructure. Guess what it does? It's going to pay China to work on an infrastructure grid in the United States, building electric vehicle charging stations. Yeah, did you know that? No, you didn't know that because there was a bunch of Republicans in the Senate that voted for this because it's bipartisan infrastructure. Well, I'm sorry, if Republicans are calling paying China any money to do anything in the United States that has anything to do with our infrastructure, then that is China first and America last. And that is not the kind of bipartisanship we want in the United States government. And then there's the $3.5 trillion budget that is the Green New Deal, that AOC gets to create something called the Climate Corps. It's her Antifa jobs program for all her little friends that she tells how to protest. Yeah, she did that on her Instagram page. It's an Antifa jobs program, that's what I call it. It's a big government monster that they're going to create to make sure that you're not putting out too much carbon because you're a bunch of climate sinners. Did you know that? Yeah, you're climate sinners. So our government, the Democrats, are completely bought in on Bernie Sanders' plan for America, AOC's plan for America with the Green New Deal that is going to force all vehicles sold in the United States by 2030 to be electric vehicles. You know what the budget does? It also converts buses to electric vehicles, ferries to electric vehicles, and will mandate by law for all of you to eventually, you can't drive your gas or diesel car or truck, you have to drive an electric vehicle. Now let's have a very serious discussion about this. I use this one example. There's so much, there's far more that the Green New Deal does. But this one is very serious because it's something every American can understand. Whether you're a Republican or a Democrat or an I don't care, you can understand this because most people have a car or a truck or have a friend that does. Now here's the situation. The government should never control the private business sector of our country. But the Green New Deal forces Americans to switch to electric vehicles. Now, I want you to think this through. Who makes the batteries? China. Thank you. China controls the battery market, not by a little bit. America cannot even compete. We are less than 10% in the battery market. China is 75%. 75% the battery market. Why would our government ever pass a policy that forces us to depend on communist